You mention in your report that these Russian shadow tankers are a global issue. What's the true scale of this problem?
After the full-scale invasion and the EU embargo on Russian crude oil, Russia had to basically send its all crude oil to Asian countries. So it's 96% of Russian crude oil now it goes to uh, Asian countries, and mainly to China and India. Basically, Russia gives them a huge discount. So I'm making an assumption that yes, they know that basically they are circumventing sanctions.
Realistically, what can the international community do to police these tankers?
There is a huge need in monitoring, first of all, because many or institutions in the US, in the UK, and the EU, they do not have enough manpower to monitor. And the second thing is, of course, enforcement. So, and mandating basically proof of adequate P&I insurance and strictly enforcing the requirement would probably deter shadow tankers operating in sensitive coastal regions and geographical bottlenecks. So I would say that this could effectively close off the most direct and cost-effective routes for these vessels, making shadow fleet operations economically unviable.
Your report mentions that some of these tankers are in quite bad shape. If some of them were involved in incidents, what kind of impact might they have on the environment?
And having in mind that Asian countries are the biggest buyers, it is a huge ecological issue and threat to these countries. Might affect sector tourism sector. It might affect, of course, fishery, which is very important, I would say, for East Asia, and of course the long-term damage to basically fauna and flora. So it's not only, I would say, not only oil spill cost, but as well it's probably, I would say, social cost that the societies of countries might pay for that in the long term.